welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm going to be with Austin, CNO, and Chris to see what these guys are up to. Hey, guys.
Yeah, that is nice. That is nice.
Hello?
Oh, hey, Mark.
What's up, guys?
So I heard that Stuvan was lying. That he said that your Instagram got terminated, but it's not. I don't think it's terminated or something.
No, it isn't, because he lied about that.
Oh yeah, I told you that he's a liar 100%.
Exactly, because he always makes things up.
Oh yeah.
And it's actually quite annoying. So right now, Tino's away from his computer at the moment.
Yeah. So this is Readly, by the way.
Oh, you're doing real finding Readly with
Yeah.
SJVR.
Yeah, and I'm gonna check out some Genesing Wyoming engines online, because there are some Genesing Wyoming engines in Canada too.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Yes, they are because you have seen some photos in there. You have seen some photos of those in Canada in the Canadian Junction server, which is Canadian Boys Discord server.
All right, so it's in Canadian Boys Discord server. So, trying to find out where that picture's at.
Hold on, I just need to find a photo.
Yeah,
I just need to find it in like general or something.
Yeah, it's in general somewhere.
So right now I'm playing CNO's game and I just joined, so we're gonna have to set up.
Yeah, I played that before.
All right, found it. All right,
never mind about
I'll
going
send
through
it
that.
all right, Mark, you should see your DMs now.
Oh, I see what that is. It's called Southern Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
So right now there's helicopters, so I'm gonna go to Riley Yard because there's one here and then there's three here. So we got three of them here, and if you guys can join me in private server, yes, but they're not colored because we need to color them. But these are based off the Liberty County helicopters.
Yes, that's Southern Ontario Railway, owned by Genesee and Wyoming.
Southern Ontario Railway. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the decal, so I'll be taking that decal. Save that decal. I'll be using that decal for one of our Genesee Wyoming engines that I have, and we'll find Austin, you find a place for these type of trains, like somewhere at that province.
Mm-hmm. I do know there's the Goddard and Exeter. That's owned by the Genesee and Wyoming.
Well, yeah, that's one thing we all know about that.
Exactly, though.
Here is the helicopter. It's being dripped.
Yeah, basically the Goddard and Exeter runs interchanges with CN at Stratford, and it runs to Godrich, as I see on the map.
Yeah, hold on there. I'm gonna pause this.
They also have some stops to collect cars at Mitchell, Seaforth, and Clinton, and Kisno and Centrella.
All right, now back in the stream at least. All right, I just upload that decal. All right, so see when I got there. Okay, just see what the. We got this engine. This is this locomotive here is 2081. I'm gonna bring this to you. This locomotive is 2081. Southern Ontario, of course.
Mm-hmm.
We have for AJPR. Bro, the car just started moving by itself, and oh my, no.
I'm actually going to be heading into the other studio. I'm going to head into Train Studio so I can get the Genesee, Wyoming engine and put Southern Ontario there. Because I got the decal.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm currently getting photos of the Goddard and Exeter locomotives in their old paint before they received the GNW livery.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so you removed meshes from the game because it was gonna lag.
For sure.
Alright.
Now I'll share my screen. Making the locomotive out here so I can switch logos. Let me see. Locomotive.
Yeah, and I'll send you in the DMs the Goddard and Exeter's locomotives on their roster. Solely EMDs. They only run like EMDs. But they do have a few GEs bought from their Dash 8s and 9s.
Yeah, but the bogies at the bottom don't have, they only have 2 wheels, like 4 wheels, but not 6 of them.
Yeah, and it seems that the Goddard and Exeter leased the Guelph sub from CN from in November 15th of 1998 for 20 years.
Wow.
And the lease came to an end in 2019, and CN and the owners GNW weren't coming to an agreement to purchase or further extend the lease. CN announced to the affected customers they would be returning as the operators, and they still are to this day. But they're still operating the Goddard sub between Stratford and Goderich and the Exeter sub from Clinton to Exeter.
Okay.
And they're only using GP38's 2008, 2073, and 2117 for use on their scaled down operations, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Well,
but their roster was still really cool. They had ex Southern Pacific units. They had ex Southern Pacific SD45 T-2s and unrepainted GP38s before they got repainted, unpainted SD40s, these and ex Union Pacific, and all that cool stuff. So cool. And they even had an XCP GP9.
Yeah.
So right now I'm trying to see like AC4400 CW, and then you got some cancels. I think I already have this. If not, then I'll go ahead and do it. So, my goal is to make rough ending game, but I need y'all's help on to make rough ending game.
Oh yeah, and Super Mario Transit Fan 16 has also made a video that you see three old cab cars that were like deactivated. They're now they're sitting in Willowbrook, and
Wait, what?
they've all been wide to face west. So you can look in the VC in the no mic chat in here in Sienna's office to see it.
All right, let me take a look.
Oh wait,
Yeah, I'll
there
view
was a
that
video
video later.
by
All right. Well, we know those three cab cars have K5LAs, the raised letter K5LAs, like
True.
249.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well,
wait a
I'm really
minute.
glad that they decided to bring back the K5LAs because, unfortunately, well, we won't get any second gen K5LAs on these cab cars anymore. But the raised letter K5LAs, they're a nice change from the older ones.
Oh wait a minute, I got Ditto's freight cars as a car pack. Well, yeah, for the game, I might start making a game. I want to help with them. I'm gonna add you and
Yeah, these bogies out here, uh, I had to switch them to these from these bogie frames here to the new bogie frames on these engines here
oh ah
because it's from because these bogie frames here from are from a passenger train because
wait
how it
so
looks for this engine with these bogies here, it's a prototype, so I had to switch bogie frames to dittos.
Yeah, maybe I can ask Arthur to switch his current bogies on his fictional trains to
whoa
Ditto's
okay so
bogies because they look hella good.
wait so guess what? I got Ditto's freight cars.
Oh, I got Dante in here.
The,
What's going
that's
on, Dante?
So hey
So
so guess
basically,
what? I got Ditto's.
yeah. So
I was from
basically,
Ghana, but I
okay.
need like
Hold on there, Chris.
just a minute.
All right. So basically, I we have Southern Ontario Railway. Uh, it's like it's in Canada, basically. So we have Southern Ontario, which is one of the Genesee, Wyoming companies that are in the country of Canada. And plus, I don't know how they try to find out how that happened though. When Genesee, Wyoming decided to have a company like this, like Southern Ontario in Canada, I'm curious about that. This looks great. There's 3403. Here comes 3403. I'm bringing this engine over here. Checking your DMs, Austin. Checking the DMs at CNO's office.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 3403.
I didn't know that Southern Ontario Railway also had ST40s
Yeah, I did
with
not.
the headlight on the nose. That is so cool.
Yeah, I did not know that when I checked.
Yeah, dang. I really got to do a Southern Ontario rail fanning game on my list sometime.
Yeah, as soon as I make the equipment, then sure.
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me see if I can add some.
I'm gonna make half of the decal there later. But I am gonna switch decal photos.
Bro, I need to find out how the hell you can add someone in studio.
I got the decal.
Wait, wait. Mark, I need to wait, Mark, can you help me make a game on for my account?
There we go. Southern Ontario at that side. Now to get Southern Ontario at the other side.
I got a lot of experiences. I'm about to.
Exactly, though. Now let's see what I can do for the front. I can try to... let me see if I can union them. Because of Roblox update. Okay, there we go. Let's see if I can paste the decal there. Even though I union...
You need to hang up your phone call.
Now to find this, the texture, put the ID inside.
Apparently, 251 to 257 are going to be sent to out for a rebuild in 2027, and I think they've refurbished the Series 7 cab cars just for that, just to fill in for them while they're being rebuilt at Thunder Day.
True.
But we know 253 got repainted into the new livery, but it still has the original lights, original bell, and all that stuff. It just got a new coat of paint, and that's it.
Now to see if I can union this. Union. Now to see if the decal actually works. Same problem. I told ya.
Genesis once found herself entangled in a dangerous situation, unknowingly stepping into a world she couldn't fully understand. Imitating someone connected to a group known as MS-13, a gang notorious for its dark and violent ways. Among their many secrets, the group held deep faith in Santa Muerte, a figure they called the Saint of Death. They followed rituals they believed would protect them and ensure their loyalty to their practices. One day, Genesis made a mistake she didn't realize carried such a weight. According to investigators, she unintentionally disrespected their sacred shrine, a place they held in the highest regard. Its act, though unintentional, was seen as an unforgivable offense by the gang. In their twisted beliefs, the group decided that Genesis had to face severe consequences. They claimed that her life was needed as an offering to Santa Muerte, a sacrifice they thought would strengthen their bond, their practices, and ensure their loyalty. The story serves as a chilling reminder of the dangers lurking in places we least expect, and the importance of understanding the values and beliefs of those around us. Genesis' life became a tragic tale of a world consumed by misguided faith and cruelty. One day, Genesis found herself in a dangerous situation she could not escape. Two individuals, Hernandez Rivera and Alvarez Flores, committed an unthinkable act, taking her life as part of a ritual. The violence of this act left the community in shock, struggling to comprehend how such a tragedy could happen. News of the incident quickly spread, drawing national attention. As investigators uncovered more details, the story became even more unsettling. It revealed a dark and troubling belief system that had led to the senseless loss of a young life. The arrest of the two young men brought some relief to the grieving community. Both were charged with first-degree murder, ensuring they would face justice for their actions. But both of them showed no remorse for their act. While the case highlighted the depths of human cruelty, it also reminded everyone of the importance of standing together as a community in times of sorrow. Though Genesis was gone, her memory continued to inspire a sense of unity and strength among those who loved her. The tragedy became a powerful reminder of the value of compassion, understanding, and the need to protect one another from harm. It was a story no one would forget, serving as a call for kindness and vigilance in the face of danger. Facing justice, both Hernandez Rivera and Alvarez Flores eventually pleaded guilty to their heinous crimes. In court, prosecutors revealed the shocking motive and the circumstances leading to Genesis' death. Hernandez Rivera was sentenced to 40 years in prison, along with an additional 12 years for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. His sentences would run concurrently. Alvarez Flores also received a 40-year prison sentence for his role in the murder. However, neither of them has shown any remorse for their actions, as they were seen smiling, and one was waving her hand. The story of Genesis Cornejo Alvarado is a heartbreaking reminder of how quickly life can take a dark turn when surrounded by dangerous influences. A community mourns the senseless loss of a young girl, while many expressed outrage over the violent beliefs that led to such a tragedy. Justice was served, but nothing could undo the pain felt by her family and friends. Police also said that people don't need to be afraid of these criminals.
Investigation that we're going to just disseminate that information out in the street. That's not the case. People should not be scared of criminals. They should trust their police, the local police.
Genesis' story serves as a stark warning about the dangers of falling into the wrong hands and the devastating consequences.
I think I'm gonna do it like this. See how this goes.
How greed takes the life of a young individual. On June 18, 2018, the world lost a young artist. 20-year-old Jose Dwayne Ricardo Onfro, known to fans as XXX Tentacion. The rising rapper and singer-songwriter was murdered in broad daylight outside Riva Motorsports, a high-end motorcycle and boat dealership in Deerfield Beach, Florida. Jose had just withdrawn a large sum of money from a bank to make a purchase when his life was tragically cut short. Jose had just left the dealership, driving his sleek black BMW i8, when a dark tunnel away. Inside the SUV were four men: Michael, Trayvon, Dedrick, and Robert. Two of them, Michael and Trayvon, got out of the SUV holding guns. They demanded Jose's belongings, including a Louis Vuitton bag with $50,000 inside. A struggle broke out as Jose tried to defend himself. His step-uncle, who was with him, ran away in fear. Jose, trying to stay calm, pleaded with the men, but despite his efforts, Michael fired multiple shots. Jose fell to the ground, gravely wounded. The men quickly got back into the SUV and fled, leaving behind a devastated community. Family and friends were left in shock and sorrow over the loss of a young life taken too soon. Jose, known for his music and impact on many, had dreams and a future ahead of him. His tragic end sparked grief and anger, but it also united those who loved him in the fight for justice and remembrance of the bright spirit he once had. The authorities acted quickly after the tragic event. Surveillance footage from the dealership captured Dedrick and Robert following Jose moments before the attack. Dedrick's distinctive orange sandals and his social media posts played a key role in connecting him to the crime. Within days, all four suspects were arrested. Boatwright, identified as the shooter, had searched terms like accessory to murder on his phone shortly after the crime. Robert, his accomplice, later agreed to testify against the others in exchange for a plea deal. The trial revealed how carefully planned and violent the crime had been. On March 20th, 2023, Boatwright, Newsom, and Williams were found guilty of first-degree murder and robbery with a firearm. Boatwright received 2 life sentences without the chance of parole, plus an additional 30 years. At the time of the sentence, Boatwright showed no remorse and remained silent.
This court will sentence you to life in Florida State Prison, credit for 1,732 days already served.
Newsom and Williams were also sentenced to life in prison without parole. Robert Allen, who cooperated with authorities, was given a reduced sentence of 7 years, with probation for his role in the case.
The defendant is guilty of armed robbery as charged in the indictment. Guilty of murder in the first degree as charged in the indictment of the defendant Trayvon Newsom in this case. The defendant is guilty of armed robbery as charged in the indictment.
While the justice system worked to hold the perpetrators accountable, the pain of losing a loved one was still felt deeply by Jassay's family and community. His legacy would live on in the hearts of those who cherished him. XXX Tentacion sent shockwaves through the music industry and among his millions of fans worldwide. Known for his raw, emotional music, Jassay was on a path of redemption and grit before his life was tragically stolen. The judge who sentenced the perpetrators condemned their actions, reminding them of the lives they destroyed, including their own. The death of Jassay Onfroy reflects the dark side of gang loyalty. The next case shows how a gang conflict can easily shatter the dreams of a young life. In October 2019, a tragic event unfolded on a basketball court in Queens. 14-year-old boy, Amir Griffin, was shot and killed while playing on his home court at the Baisley Park houses in South Jamaica. The shooter, Sean Brown, a reputed gang member, had been involved in a bitter gang conflict and mistakenly shot Amir, believing he was targeting a rival. Amir's death was a senseless tragedy that left his family devastated. Amir Griffin was a bright 14-year-old with a passion for basketball. He was even being noticed by high schools who wanted him on their teams. Amir was focused on his future and had nothing to do with gangs. But one day, while playing basketball,
I still exist.
in Queens, tragedy struck. John
Oh,
Brown,
Arthur.
involved in a dangerous gang. Thought he was shooting at a
Oh,
The
rival.
news that DGCR is mine.
Oh, Arthur, good news that today's Labor Day and you probably don't have school.
Yeah, and what I'm doing now is I'm making the Southern Ontario equipment that was made by Genesing, Wyoming, but it's in Canada though.
Arthur, look in your DMs.
Amir's death was a tragic reminder of the dangers of gang violence and the heartbreaking loss
Arthur,
of his
scream,
family
let's
and
go.
loved ones. It was a senseless tragedy, one that no family should ever have to experience.
Ooh.
In January, Sean Brown stunned everyone in the courtroom by attempting to back out of the plea deal he had agreed to earlier. His change of heart shocked those present, especially Amir Griffin's grieving family, who had hoped for closure.
Yeah, you don't have
By
school,
March,
Arthur.
Brown
That's
faced the
great.
reality of what he had done and finally
Exactly.
pled guilty to manslaughter,
Go.
refusing to commit murder and weapon
Arthur,
possession.
scream, let's go.
His decision to plead guilty
He's
wasn't
still
easy,
there.
and it showed how difficult it can be to accept the weight. of
Arthur,
an
you
accident.
still there? You're just going on Roblox, so you're not even speaking.
Have their voices heard. The courtroom became a place where they could see
Lol.
justice begin to unfold, even though no sentence could bring their beloved son hither. They waited so long for this moment, and while the road to this point was painful, it was a step towards some kind of peace. But the courtroom could never fill the emptiness left in their hearts. Amir's family hoped that by holding Brown accountable,
And also in that video, 248 and 242 have received their mirrors, but 243 is not ready yet, so.
Brown showed no remorse, even asking the judge to reduce his sentence. On Wednesday morning, Sean Brown was sentenced to 25 years in prison for killing Amir Griffin, along with 5 years of post-release supervision. He was also sentenced to an additional 5 years for criminal possession of a weapon. The sentence
Oh,
brought
Arthur,
some
you still
closure to
there?
Amir's grieving family, though the pain of losing a
Your mic is not.
never
Your
truly
mic is not working.
Amir's mother,
Something.
Tanika Griffin, gave an emotional statement expressing the relief that the case was finally over, even though nothing could bring her son back. Queens District Attorney Melinda Katz expressed the collective heartache of the community, noting how gun violence has taken too many innocent lives. Tanika Griffin, Amir's mother, echoed this sentiment. Nothing can change the fact that my son is no longer here, highlighting the emptiness of her life.
Doesn't change the fact that my son is no longer here, but a little bit of closure.
This was a shot heard around the borough. We had a death of a 14-year-old child who was just out
I'm
playing
back.
basketball.
Amir's family found some sense of justice,
Oh,
even though
oh,
the
Arthur,
tragedy
I got.
left illegal
It looks like
for
all
decades.
243, 248, and 242 have all been wide to face west.
The case ended with some justice.
And
The emotional
and
scars
248 and
that last a lifetime
242
from years
also
of
received their mirrors
Griffin's
as
tragic
well.
death echoed the dangers of gang violence.
I
Our
know
next
that.
case shows the brutal murder of a man at the
And
hands
but
of his
243 is
so-called
not ready yet. But we know 246 is almost ready. It's almost ready. It probably got repainted.
That they were comfortable enough to let the
But I got. But
October 2016,
but plot twist, they're putting 246 on a consist right now.
His death became one of the most horrific murders in recent Atlanta history, leaving behind a family devastated by his
Okay.
loss. story of his tragic
That
fate unfolded
MJ
through
Link, Michael
recent
Jackson,
events.
MJ Link Genesis looks so amazing to me
And the
and
heartbreaking
so
aftermath
nice.
of his loved ones.
We're gonna finish it
Someone
later
who
since I didn't really have time to do it last night.
struggled in the past, but was determined to
Also,
be the father they needed.
Will, I sent you the Amtrak Bombarded bi-level car station and
I don't have any plans to do that. The Coast Starlight Root Studios does not have any confirmation about that.
Unimaginable tragedy. As Christopher arrived at the house, he was unaware
Arthur
that
says
he was
CCT.
being
400 since they got it wrapped. It got a wrap, so I might film it.
Scream CCT.
lead to a violent and horrific act.
CCT!
What followed was a brutal attack. Christopher was beaten, tortured, and ultimately killed by those
And
who
I'm
trusted
gonna film 400 today as well, other than 8071, since 400 got my mom's
lost their
birthday
boss,
wrap.
and his loved
Got a
ones were
birthday
left in
wrap.
shock. The pain of his loss would echo through their lives. Christopher's
Arthur
death
screams
changed the
CCT.
When Christopher arrived at the house, he was met with a horrible surprise. The gang members who invited him there suddenly turned on him. They attacked him without warning, using crowbars and 2x4s to beat him. The violence didn't stop there. They also burned him and did things no one should ever experience.
And Arthur tell them that her mom is gonna have a birthday express.
The gang members were angry at him for something that happened
He's
years
gonna have a
earlier
birthday
when he had
express.
cooperated with the
I mean,
authorities in a different
400,
case.
although
They
400
wanted
is gonna
revenge
have a
for
wrap,
something that had
but
nothing to
it's
do
gonna
with
be
him anymore.
retired
The
eventually.
attack continued.
But
for a
still
Arthur
gonna be
screams
retired
CCT.
until
Christopher was shot twice in the back of his head.
CCT! Why? Because DCR is replacing all their F-59s with the SC-44 Charger, and
Arthur screams
other than
CCT.
that,
And also, there's a new law in Roblox that if they're ordering new passenger locomotives, they must order for commuter rails. They must order Siemens SC-44 Chargers.
Yeah, exactly.
except their F-40s and the F-59 PHIs are being rebuilt. I don't know where are they being rebuilt by, but but not their F-59 PHs because they're about to retire. And after the city, will today go to California. I'm sorry that we have to delay the train because of no time. Because
Arthur
and
screams
they would be
CCT.
FDR to CCT. Ralph Fanning at
Arthur, you don't
Yeah,
have to
the way
all
that
add
Ralph
all
Fanning
skyscrapers
video.
because I don't think California Lakes is that large. It's not too big.
I know.
So just remove them.
They're not skyscrapers, though.
Well, they're pretty tall, so you should delete them.
Exactly.
There we go.
But
There we
about
go.
California Lake, we'll say this. There's a Costco wholesale and a McDonald's near
Arthur
California
stays
Lake. In
CCT.
California Lake. The Surfline is but the prototype, so Metrolink doesn't
Yeah.
Metrolink stops there.
The next case, there was a haunting tale that leads us
And other than that,
on October 26, 2018, a quiet night in Broward County, Florida turned sinister. Four young men, Jamel Demons, known as YNW Melly, his childhood friend, Cortland Henry, YNW Portland, their close friend, Anthony Williams, YNW Sack Chaser, and Christopher Thomas Jr., YNW Juvie, shared a bond through
into
music
the
and friendship.
CCT
But
trip.
after that night,
Austin
everything
with a
changed.
CCT
Anthony
raised
Williams
to
and Christopher Thomas Jr.
32
were found
ACDM,
trapped
then
in a
Solarliners be a free or game pass in the CCT
victims of what
Westline
initially
Street
appeared to be a
later.
drive-by shooting. The shocking news rippled through their close-knit
People don't
community,
know. The
leaving friends and
CCT
family
phase
heartbroken.
BP40
As investigators
B32
dig deeper into
ACDM.
their
Austin
findings
will
painted
be
a
free
far
or
more
game
unsettling
pass.
picture. Prosecutors allege that Jamel Demons, better known as YNW Melly, a rising star in the music industry, was the one who fired the fatal shots. What made this revelation even more chilling was the bond the three men shared. Ellie and the victims weren't just collaborators in the music world; they had grown up together.
I'm currently talking to Canadian Bully in the Canadian Junction about those three cab cars that were wide.
Other than that, I could have filmed 8057 back in 2021 because I've
And
already
Arthur
filmed
screams
that train by myself. It's
CCT.
easy.
And Arthur, we're gonna be making an old trains video.
Exactly, that is so nice.
When the murders were discovered,
Train
Jamal
CC,
Demons was
all
not just any
video,
young
all
man.
video remakes
He's a
by
rising
CC.
star in the
We're
hip-hop
gonna
world,
remake
known
all
for
the
his haunting
year
hit,
by
Murder
year
on the
CCT
Line.
train videos
Song
by
with
CCT
year
fans
defined
for
his
5 and
appeal.
Roblox.
His fame brought immense
All of his
media attention
videos
to
we're
the
gonna
case.
remake after
Prosecutors
years
We're
of
gonna
trash
ballistic
CCT
evidence
Arthur
fans
showed the
Screams,
gunfire came
Arthur
inside the
Screams,
car, directly
CCT.
implicating Melly. However, no murder
CCT
weapon was
fan
ever
2
recovered.
will
Melly and
fuck!
Henry both pleaded not guilty.
I know
Defense lawyers claiming the
he
accusation
had an
was not
OHC
credible,
t-shirt I heard.
emphasizing the deep friendship between
And
Melly
a
and the victim.
royal. And you might have a merch store if you think maybe have a merch store after you
Meanwhile,
around
across
the CCT
platforms
fan
and
will
capturing
5.
Roblox attention. After 3 intense days of jury deliberation, the case took an unexpected turn. The jurors couldn't agree
After
on
they
a
turn to
unanimous
say,
verdict,
what
and the
if
judge declared a misfight.
the
Arthur, say something
businesses
cursed
have
about Go
subway
Transit.
services?
That the case remained unsolved.
Go Transit has
Prosecutors
subway
immediately began
services.
preparing for a retrial, determined to seek justice. However, the road ahead was not easy. The evidence, including Melly's phone records and social media posts, was excluded from the trial by the judge. This ruling caused
Austin
significant
for the
delays.
rail finding in
As
California
the
lake
case
map should
As
be
the legal
updated
battles
like
continue,
this.
the situation
Arthur
continued
Screams,
to
Rail
unravel.
finding
CCT.
game.
New allegations surfaced accusing Melly of tampering with a key
Arthur, tell him this should be the
But also it
Carlsbad Village map
coordinated
in
with
real
others
life.
to prevent crucial testimony from being heard. They also
Or should
alleged
we
that Melly
revamp
had
the
shots
California
were
Lake
criminal
Lakes
links
map
with
to make
involved
it
in
like the
correcting
Carlsbad
anti-Semitic.
Village or keep it?
Throughout the trial,
You can
Mel's
keep it.
reaction showed that he wants nothing to do with any court proceedings. These
It looks
developments
like
added
one
more
of the
to
But we
the
do
Windows
need,
Star
but we do need to add the
games.
station signs for California Lakes.
The retrial remains on hold, with the world watching closely
Make it
to
I will
see what will happen. As for now, YNW Melly's retrial remains on hold, leaving the fate of the case
Although
uncertain.
the
Both
PC,
Melly
for
and Henry
CCT
face
trains,
life
you need to
sentences
take
if
get a Pronto card. You need a Pronto card. in
Or
order to put
CCT
it
or
through.
CCT tap.
Smiling, laughing.
Pronto or CCT tap.
Smiling and laughing in court, but it was this moment that is now being shared online.
To tap. Although Dante, you should
Google
do
says
the.
we continue to grapple with the twists and turns of this high-profile
What
case,
is
and the
Chris
public watches
Tucker?
closely, awaiting justice.
Alright, did it. I got the front.
Arthur Scream, let's go.
Let's go!
We got Southern Ontario at that
See
side.
that?
Horrific case. For the
Yeah,
families of Anthony
it might go
Bourdain,
to.
Now I need
Rail
to change the
Fanning
numbers.
Games will go to Mark.
at no birth.
Whose rail fanning games will it go to if people don't know?
Arthur's okay. So just replace the white with the yellow with the yellow, and I like the white in front of the and add the white in like make this like in the CCT Phase 3 scheme.
Tragic incident occurred in Los Angeles involving
Did the signs used to have phase 2, but now they're in phase 3. If people don't know, they used to have phase 2.
I'm gonna switch engine numbers for this.
Arthur say CCT.
CCT!
We're gonna use text numbers for this locomotive and all the other Southern Ontario locomotives.
Exactly,
Oh my god, wait,
For
Mark.
station name,
Yeah?
add California Lakes Station.
Okay, hold on there, guys.
Like
Yes,
all the
Chris?
stations in real life. All the station signs in real life.
Alright, boys, hold up.
Hey,
Chris
make it
is
like
trying
the
to speak to me.
one.
What is it?
Chris, are you trying to say
Hold
something
on,
to
it's
me?
okay me make a rough ending game. Well, yeah, but can you help me make a game? Or like like a rough ending game?
A rail fanning game, you say?
Yeah. Yeah.
For this? Or what?
No, for like my own, like no, like for my own game. That like, I was gonna ask if you can help me make a real funny game.
I think so.
I got the West Line sign. I got the sign for the
And
West
Arthur,
Line.
you should paint this and make sure you add like the gray instead of white, and add like the the tall white stripe like the Phase 3 scheme.
Yeah. How about the old one? Is the old
Arthur
one
say
that-
CC. Arthur say CCT.
CCT fan to a five. But did the sign used to have phase 2, but now is it in phase 3 that they used to have phase 2? Am I absolutely correct? They used to have phase 2.
And also tried to stand up for his brother in the courtroom.
Have you ever played the game?
Phase 2 people today.
Wow.
But the fate auto.
After carefully considering everything, Judge Rose gave his ruling. Espinosa was sentenced to death. Jamil Shah's family was shattered, but resolute in honoring his memory. His mother, Anita, serving in Iraq at the time of his death, struggled to forgive, saying, not that strong a person. His father, Jamil Shah Sr., vowed to protect their younger son, Shah's brother Thomas. A letter for his brother makes everyone emotional. I ran down there and saw the day after he murdered him. I saw his blood. Shah's legacy as a gifted athlete with dreams of greatness remains a haunting reminder of the lives lost to senseless violence.
We got it. Now we got it. I got the sign. Now duplicate
I
it.
ran down there. I saw the day after he murdered him. I saw blood.
Pedro Espinosa's murder of Jamil Shah II broke a family's heart. But the story doesn't end
Art to
there.
Scream CCT.
This is horrifying, as who caused fear in Los Angeles with his
Art to
violent
Scream
crime.
CCT. Let's go.
Leader described by police as a thrill.
We got it.
So yeah, I got the station signs next to the vending machines and stuff.
73 is a notorious gang member from Los Angeles, California, known for his chilling reign of violence. The member of the Tunerville Reefa 13 gang.
Wow, screenshot time.
Art to screenshot it and post it in your in the development channel of your server.
And same with you. Posted at the CCT development.
East criminal history began in the 1990s.
Because that is the CCT development.
Art to Scream CCT.
In the substance trade.
Alright, so I got 20. I got 2081.
Through Atwater Village, looking for revenge after a friend's death.
And it's probably going to have a K5CA horn on this locomotive.
Firing many shots.
Yeah, it is going to
Because some probably some Southern Ontario locomotives have K5CA horns, I'm not sure.
Well, all three locomotives in Canada don't have a K5CA.
They do not. They don't have a K5CA.
Only passenger trains in Canada have K5CA, but K5CAs are only recommended on passenger locomotives, not cab cars. But all passenger railroads replace the cab cars horns anyway.
Yeah, it's because of Canadians' government. That's why.
Yeah, the Transport Canada mandate.
The Transport Canada mandate made a recommendation to do so.
Like the fear McGee inspired. Witnesses, including former gang members and accomplices, testified against him. Well, many changed their stories under pressure. The jury deliberated for a week. And
Let me see how many fans there are. Gonna find out. There's 2 fans on top. I'm gonna use 2 fans up here. It's only 2 fans.
McGee showed no emotion. McGee now resides on death row in San Quentin State Prison.
October 2007, McGee was eligible for the death penalty due to multiple murder convictions and his role in advancing gang activities. After deliberations, a jury deadlocked on his sentence, leading to a retrial. By August 2008, a second jury unanimously sentenced McGee to death. In addition to the death sentence, McGee received multiple life sentences for attempted murders and his involvement in a violent 2005 prison riot. However, California's 2019 moratorium on executions means McGee currently serves life without parole. His cold demeanor, lack of remorse, smiling and laughing face during trial highlighted the depths of his ruthlessness. The trial's outcome brought some measure of justice, though the scars of his actions.
Now to spell this, to change,
caused a lot of violence and pain.
changing the color.
Next, Victor Rodas, who was involved in the tragic murder of a young person by the MS-13 gang.
We are learning more about the alleged gang killing.
It's RLHH. Perfect.
When 17-year-old Raymond Ford was found murdered. He had been stabbed 29 times at a planned attack connected with the MS-13 gang. The case seems to be the chilling story of gang violence, a heartbreaking loss to the life. Among those involved,
Oh wow, that's huge. I'm making it the small size.
Well, don't make it that small. And I also added it to my game in studio. I also added to my game in studio.
Yeah, but I'm currently working on making this paint scheme. Making this, not the paint scheme, but the the Genesee Wyoming engines that I'm building Southern Ontario for Austin, since Austin's going to be making the game soon for Southern Ontario, but someplace in Canada where the Southern Ontario routes are at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're yeah, exactly the hub. And no more drama in Roblox. Almost done.
Got both sides. Got 2081. Now I gotta put the decal up here. I'll be changing that color on the number board.
Now I have to duplicate this. Grayson is calling us, but we will call with him later. But Grayson needs to be patient, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally. Oh, Arthur, put in CCT rail.
Yeah, I'll just be patient. I think I will use Archimedes because I feel like using Archimedes.
Arthur says CCT.
CCT, man. Austin, I'm using Archimedes for the buildings because it's easy.
Arthur says CCT.
CCT. I know we're gonna film here today.
Arthur
Austin,
screams
what year did
CCT.
CCT have CCT?
Arthur screaming even harder.
CCT. And what year did the CCT tap exist? If people don't know the CCT tap.
Probably the same time as the Pronto card. Now here's the updated California Lakes map. Arthur's scream, let's go.
Let's go.
Arthur's scream even harder.
And CCT. Let's go.
And Arthur tell them about the railroad crossing.
It is for more realism.
And tell them about the railroad crossing based off Tamarack Avenue.
Let me see my DMs to know. Yeah, if people don't know about
And I also, alright,
Tamarack
it's
Avenue.
done. You can look in DMs to see AI's attempt at that Westline logo.
Huh. It's a phase 3 cab car. Silver Pine Parkway.
And Arthur tell them about Silver
finished
Pine
the
Parkway.
Silver Pine Parkway. Silver Pine Parkway is Tamarack Avenue. But you're supposed to add that phase 3 cab car didn't existed until 2021.
Arthur screams CCT.
CCT! You're supposed to do a phase 2 cab car, not phase 3.
Just deal with it.
Okay, let's just deal with it.
Arthur screams CCT.
DCT! That is a nice logo.
And tell them that it's made with ChatGPT.
It's made with ChatGPT. But the East Line logo is the same, if people don't know. Their first
Arthur
line
says
is the East
CCT.
Line. DCT! Aha! Got this entire map ready.
Arthur screams CCT.
CCT!
Scream it harder.
CCT! Fat
Scream, let's go.
205! Let's go!
Scream CCT fan 205.
Let's add some trees for more health. To get even more health.
Arthur screams CCT fan 205. Let's
CCT
go.
fan 205!
Scream, let's go.
Let's go!
And Arthur told me we might go to your office and your server.
I might go to my office and my server, and add Grayson to my server as well.
And I believe that that horn on that locomotive on 2081 on Southern Ontario is basically a K3LA.
Alright, let me see. 32. Alright. 3403.
Map is finished. Let me double check that we are able to go or not. If there's, then let me know. I'll let you know.
Alright, other than that, set up those extra CCT trains and Surfliner.
After we film that train, we're gonna set up phase 2 and phase 3, I know.
So yeah, I added CNL, Chain Massacres 2, and
What? Why am I moving?
I don't know. Where?
Some type of glitch issue. Jesus.
I don't know why he didn't.
Okay, so Dante, for the Pacific Surfliner parody, just call it the MJ Link Pacific Thriller. Pacific Thriller. Mm-hmm.
I got the ditch base. I moved the ditch lights in the ditch base. Now this is a bit realistic.
It is.
Michael, okay, Dante, here's a parody for San Joaquin. Michael Jackson link he, San he's.
Hey, welcome back, Dante. Let me test out the paint scheme issue. Yeah. Now, Austin, let me see if
MJ
there's
link
paint
San
issues or not.
he.
Then,
MJ link San he's.
then today, Austin, what we're gonna do is we're gonna
Arthur say MJ
there's the
link
paint
San
issues on the
he's.
cab car. MJ link San he.
Oh, the logo's small. Okay. Okay, I got the other side of 2081. I'm gonna bring that to you guys.
stopping the train.
Will never be the same. It's ironic that we are here today to sentence the man who murdered my brother. It is not fair that his life was taken away by a non-corrupted member of society. Even Washington's mother told the court that David and Lincoln may have been friends and they had known each other. She said, I think if Mr. Cargill hadn't for no case, he couldn't have been anything but a friend. He couldn't have found any other way but to make him a friend. Cargill was allowed to speak to the victim's family, and he seemed to show remorse for his actions. Cargill apologized for senselessly murdering David Washington. The judge, in his final sentencing, called Cargill a coward because he had shot David for no obvious reason. In 2013, Cargill was sentenced to 6 years of life in prison for the murder of 27-year-old David Washington. While David Cargill apologized and showed remorse for his actions, he saved the convict dead. Is on trial for murder. On July 12th, girl Therese Paxton allegedly let a gun, opened fire in public after a
Excellent. That's what it looks like. Excellent.
charged with open murder, armed robbery, thieving, firearm, 8 counts of felony firearm, 11 counts of perjury. Go on.
Well, this is getting exciting to put this train into service.
Yep, and I cannot wait to do a Southern Ontario Railway rail fanning game too.
Yeah. And the window looks exactly right. Okay. One more thing. A railroad crossing sign
Helicopter.
at that side. Ha
Let's go!
And I just found something. Found something. Okay. The Operation Lifesaver sign. That's what that railroad crossing
That's
sign
all
is.
that's on all the GNW locomotives.
Yeah, so basically, that's what that railroad crossing sign is about. Because that sign on the Southern Ontario locomotive, that's the Operation Lifesaver sign that's right next to the Southern Ontario logo.
Yes, it is.
Alright, so right now I'm about to go play something else, and then and then later we can actually start working on my game that I made. So yeah, the game name will be Outstanding at Timer Pennsylvania. So it'll be just AWR trains. Here I got 1206. I got the concerts of 777, and I need to use the new and improved.
Now this looks better. Let me screenshot that.
Steven is a sloppy Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Steven, aka Real Guy, is a sloppy Joe for lying.
Yeah, because my friends can tell that Steven's a liar about the crap against me.
Exactly, though.
Let me see. Ditto wants to be invited to Milky's server. Let me ask him.
Yeah, ask Milky to if you want to add Ditto. Because he's a Rails of the Carolinas court member. I'll ask.
Well, yeah, and so I started. I joined in. I joined in
I'll
February,
ask him.
So I've been part of
Mm.
RTOC or TC for about 6 months.
Alright, I just texted Milky.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I put it in the text in the verified text channel in that server as well.
I super reacted your message in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Now that train's going to be in service. I'm going to go ahead and save that to...
Yep. And maybe I can do that Southern Ontario Railfan games even earlier than later. But I also have to think of a location.
So right now, I'm about to work on my game that I. So by the way, I shared it with you, Mark, with you, CNO, and my friend messengers too, so that way you guys can easily have access to the game. But I will be. This game is gonna be just for real fanning, and yes, this game will be public. So we will be using the new tanker cars. I like the new ones, but I don't know I gotta see which model is it. I got access from CNO.
Perfect.
There we go. That's better.
Now, this is the other side of the engine. Soon there will be more RLHH locomotives. There will be more engines for the fleet.
Oh, Chris said that after you're done, could you help him finish his make his AWVR Tyrone, Pennsylvania game?
Maybe later. I'll do that later on, Chris. I know.
Oh yeah, this game might. Well, yeah, if I'm being honest, it's like crazy.
I'm gonna go ahead and out so you guys have fun.
Bye, Mark.
And those of you that are watching the stream, everybody, I'll be seeing you guys later. and happy Labor Day!